Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing extremely well. Please excuse the bare no makeup face, but today I'm going to be filming a video on like my filming room, if that makes sense. Technically I film in my bedroom, so I guess it's going to be like a bedroom tour, if that makes sense. But you guys have really requested to see like the room I film in and like what I've got going on and where everything's from, so I thought I would do that for you guys today. So I'm not gonna ramble too much, we're just going to jump into it and I hope you enjoy. So walking in, this is pretty much what you will see. My bedroom does not have a doorknob, but because it broke, but I actually prefer it because this way when I close the door nobody can get in. So that's that. So you just walk in and straight ahead, like standing at the door, this is what you will see. So this is my room. Just gonna give you guys a complete 360. And then like behind the door, there's all this. This is the stuff you guys never see. Okay, so starting from the front, we're going to start here. I got a lot of questions about my bed. This is a daybed from Early Settlers. So this is from Early Settlers. The bed covers are from Kmart, and I'm not too sure what those pillows are from because I got those from my mum. They used to be hers, but all these pillows you see here are from Target. So they're all from Target, and same as that throw. That's from Target too. But yeah, the bed is from Early Settlers, and I don't really know how many stores they have, but I usually go to the one in Preston, in the Homemaker Centre across the road from Northland's shopping centre. So that's that, and right next to it I have a box of PR stuff that I haven't gotten a chance to use or review. Actually, that's a lie. These lipsticks here I have used, but I've just emptied them out of the box because it was taking up a lot of room. And I have used that Marc Jacobs Beauty Primer and I'm really liking it so far, but stay tuned for a full review. But here's actually something interesting that I want your opinion on. So I've got these, actually I got my cousin to get them for me because I didn't know what it was called and where to get them from, but they are, let's see if it will focus. I decided to prop the camera up on the tripod just to make it a little bit easier, but these are the Schmidt's fragrance-free deodorants. This is really cool. This is the one that I've been using. I use the fragrance-free one at the moment, but there's like 5 different ones that I've got in the box, and pretty much open it. And it's not really a paste, it's just like a, you know what it reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of clay, where you like scrape it out. It's like a powder, but you've got to like warm it up in your fingers and you rub it underneath your arms, or yeah, and it actually stops you from like stinking up like when you sweat. So I usually just mainly like when I'm going out to like a party, like a wedding or something, this is what I use, and so far so good. If you guys want a full review of these, let me know and I can definitely do that on my blog. But yeah, everything else in here is just a bunch of stuff that I haven't had the chance to review just yet. And yeah, so over here I've got my lights. So my 2 soft boxes. I usually have a ring light as well, but that is downstairs in my studio. And then this Marilyn canvas that I got for my 19th birthday from my best friend, so I don't know where that's from. But up here, this is really cool. I've got a dream catcher. This was a gift a friend gave to me on my 16th birthday. Her mum actually made it, which is freaking amazing. Like, it's so pretty, so I always keep it hanging there. My bed used to be here before I got the day bed, but when I got the day bed I decided it would look nicer against the window. And yeah, I've got fairy lights on my window in case you guys haven't noticed. There was no point in me turning them on today because you couldn't see them, but it looks really nice at night. So moving on to what's behind the door. So I got all these boxes stacked up. Over there behind the door, that's just a yoga mat. The bottom box is a bunch of skincare and hair care stuff that I have gotten sent, but I just don't have room for at the moment. A lot of these things I've kept in boxes because at the moment I don't have the room for them, and I will be moving out in a couple of months into my own home. So I just thought that there's no point in me organizing them at the moment. So yeah, They're just sitting there for a while until I move out and get the opportunity to organize them the way I would like. But yeah, that middle box there is irrelevant because it doesn't have any makeup in it. It's just got a bunch of gifts and stuff that I got when I was engaged. So I keep them there because they don't fit anywhere else. And up here I've got 4 boxes. I bought these boxes actually from the reject shop and they're really, really good. So you can see that they've got like sections in them. The bottom box is actually full of my special effects Halloween stuff. The middle box is all like my eye stuff and eyebrows. You can see the ColourPop gel liners right there. They're freaking amazing. And the middle box is like lipsticks and some concealers and blushes and stuff. And then the top one is actually empty. So yeah. So I moved you guys in a little bit closer so you can get a better look. These are things that I was sent from Mecca the other day. They're pretty cool. I'll probably do a post on these very soon, but they're just like little makeup organizers. And there's this really cool brush holder. It says I wake up like this. I love this because it's gold and it suits my theme, especially the theme of my future house. So that's exciting, but I'll show you guys those very soon. They're just makeup organizers. They'll actually make awesome gifts for Christmas. And this is a package that I will be sending out to somebody. This is stuff that I'm doing for a haul. This was actually a package that was sent to me by a fan, Victoria. Shout outs to you. I absolutely love you. She sent me the New York Times newspaper that I was featured in. So if you guys watch my snap, you would have like heard me talk about it a little bit more, but I absolutely love this and I'm going to frame it along with your card and your photo. So keep that there so it's inside. This is actually a box that I bought. Actually I didn't buy the box, I bought what's inside the box, but they are books that I bought for my coffee tables for my house. There is a Chanel book and Vogue the covers, and this is an advent calendar by The Body Shop, which you guys will see me open very soon. I start in December, so open one of the products every day. This is really cool and I will show you guys very soon. But yeah, moving on to my favorite part. This is my desk and this is what it looks like. Let me just show you guys. Okay, so pretty much all the furniture in my bedroom is from Early Settlers. So this desk is from Early Settlers, the mirror's from Early Settlers, the vase isn't. So it's just mainly like the big furniture. This chair actually is from Early Settlers as well. So the 3 brush holders there are from IKEA. I think they're actually candle holders, but I use them as brush holders, and I just have like a whole different assortment of brushes. So I've got like MAC, Sigma, Morphe, got a lot of Zoeva actually, and like Hair and Makeup Addiction. They're all really nice brushes. And then that jar there with the deer on top I got from Kmart, and that's actually my gratitude jar. Now a gratitude jar is pretty much a jar that you keep throughout the year, and I'll actually zoom you guys in on it. So a gratitude jar is pretty much a jar that you have throughout the year, and every time something positive happens to you, you write it down on a piece of paper and you kind of roll it up so you can't see it and you put it in the jar. Now you keep doing this for every good thing that happens throughout the year. This is a really good thing that I actually learned from a friend. So at the end of the year I will open this jar and I will read every positive thing that has happened, and it's just a way for you to feel grateful. And you know, when you feel negative, it's things like this that will kind of lift you up and be like, you know, my life isn't that bad. You know, it just reminds you of how blessed you are and all the good things that really do happen. And yeah, so that's a really cool thing that I like to do. And that's a really cool thing that I like to do, and let me guys know if you want me to do a video on it at the end of the year or the start of next year when I do open it and I do read everything that is in that jar. I think that would be a really cool thing to do on like New Year's or New Year's Eve. But yeah, let me know. And the jar next to it with all my pens is a rose gold like candle jar that I got from Target. And then the box next to it is my ring box. But it's really funny because I always wear my ring. I barely ever take it off. Let me show you what's inside of it. You guys would actually laugh. I've got my memory card inside of it because I am always scared that I'm going to lose it. So if I keep it there, I'll remember where it is. But Yeah, I think that's pretty funny. But when I do put my ring there, I obviously take the memory card out. So over here I've got like a notebook so I can write down notes, and my 2015 planner, I bought that from Typo. And I've actually already got a 2016 planner, and I also got that from Typo as well. They've got really nice planners, so if you guys need one, check them out. Forever New also has some really nice ones. And then I've got my MacBook. I have a MacBook Pro, and then that next door is the tea that I'm currently drinking. It's nothing special, it's just plain green tea, and I've put a cinnamon quill inside of it, and yeah, that's how I like to drink my tea most of the time. And then behind that I've got like these frames. I actually bought these frames from the reject shop, and I have photos with all my closest friends, and yeah, that was, most of these photos are actually from a girls' tea night that I have. Like, I love tea, so we had a little tea night. And that up there is a plaque that reads, "Believe you can and you will," and that was actually a gift that I got from a friend, which I thought was really beautiful. So moving on to this area, I have this jewelry closet. I don't really remember where this is from, but I'm pretty sure I bought it online, and yeah, so that is the handbag that I use. I bought that from Daily Look. And down here I've got like all my chargers in the corner because there's a PowerPoint there. That is a tanning machine that I was sent, but I haven't used it yet because I don't fake tan that often, and when I do, I mainly use Living Tan, Instant Tanner. By the way, all like my tanning stuff is down here too. So much stuff. And then just these bags, that's just a bunch of wedding planning stuff, and that is all our wedding invites that I actually need to hand out very soon because there's not long to go. 2 months and 10 days. And then I've just got these long mirrors. Hey, this is, look at these socks. Honestly, look at these socks. I was sent these socks and I love them. Betty boop. Okay, so moving on to this side, this tall boy is also from Early Settlers, and that's just what he looks like. It's tall and white. That bottom one doesn't really close properly. More my fault because I actually dropped a packet of razors for shaving like behind it, so I've got to pull the drawers out and get it out, but it's a bit difficult to do so that's got to hold off until I move because I'm definitely taking this with me. But yeah, and just at the top I've got like all my perfumes. I could zoom you guys in on the top. So that's just what the top looks like. I've got like all my perfumes. If you guys want a video of my perfume collection, let me know. This side I've got books. I love books. The Art of Happiness by the Dalai Lama is freaking amazing. You guys should read it. It's beautiful. And then I've got like Jane Eyre, Robin Hood. I've got some Jane Austen and just some other random books. I love books that have that really vintagey like look to them. The bottom two I got from Dimox, which is the same place I buy like most of the designer books. And The Art of Happiness, I believe that's from Target or Kmart, I don't really remember. And then these 1, 2, 3, 4, like the vintagey looking books, I bought them from Savers. So op shops are really good places to find good books. I forgot this area. So did I mention that the big mirror is also from Early Settlers? As if I didn't, that's where it's from. And then that is just a wine glass, I guess you can say. I think that's where they put alcohol in and they drink it out of, but I just use that as a decoration piece because I think it looks cool and it suits the theme. And then I've got my Instax camera. I've got this jewelry cabinet, and this has actually got most of the pieces that I wear. That. Just open this up so you guys can see. It doesn't have that much jewelry in it, but as you can see, it's like the more daintier pieces, except for that chain. That one's a really nice necklace that I got from my sister-in-law after I got engaged. But yeah, this also was a gift. I believe it's from Salt and Pepper because that's what it says there. The book on top of it is a wedding planning journal. I've got an Akoya candle on my face. I've got the camera that I use for Instagram. And then the bag behind it is the Tiffany & Co jewelry my fiance got me for my birthday. And then behind it I've got these, or on the wall behind it, I've got these really cool, I don't know what you'd call them, frames. They're kind of like corkboards, but they've got like this wire where you can stick pegs on and stick things on. I've got a few notes from like friends. I've got congratulations messages from like some companies and some friends, and some really nice quotes. And right up there I've got my YouTube 100,000 subscriber play button, which I absolutely love, so it has to be up high where I can see it. And then just down below here, I believe this trolley was also from the reject shop. I've got just some makeup, and this acrylic organizer is by Mandy Louise, and as are the these acrylic, oh my bad, these acrylic holders. So I've got 3 of these, and they are also by Mandy Louise. And also the thing that's got all like my foundations and stuff, that is also by Mandy Louise. I'll put a link down below. But that's actually a nail polish holder, but I use it to hold my foundations and stuff. And there's my doorknob. That's what I used to open my door because it's broken, but I prefer it this way because no one can get in without my permission. But yeah, so this is mainly all the makeup that I use when I'm filming. I switch a lot of this to the stuff that is downstairs with my in my studio, but I keep a lot more of like the newer things up here so I can make sure to use them in my videos. Like I got the Too Faced Born This Way foundation that I've had for a couple of weeks now, but I haven't used them yet because I am going to do a first impressions on them. And yeah, so this isn't my full makeup collection. Like I've got too much freaking makeup. When I move out I definitely have to clear it out and give some stuff away, but yeah, this is mainly just the stuff that I use daily. That's like all my skincare, my coconut oil. Lately I've been using micellar water to take off my makeup, which I've been liking, and there's a Ray Morris book behind. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, and those are all like my Colourpop eyeshadows and stuff. But yeah, right now this is what I use for like my makeup storage in my room, and those are some dumbbells that I bought so I can work out, but it never really happened, let's be honest. Let me know what you guys think of like the setup and what you guys would prefer to see. If you would like to see this as a background, or maybe like this angle's pretty cool. I kind of like this angle too, but I can see like in the mirror here my tripod and stuff, so that kind of bothers me. Maybe this way. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys like and what you prefer. And yeah, if you have any questions about anything that is in this room, also leave a comment and I will get back to you guys. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you guys so much for all the support. It really, really, really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed, make sure to thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!